Welcome back to our YouTube channel, where we explore the world of personal development and mindfulness. In today's video, we'll be sharing more of the best lessons we've learned from the renowned book, Mindfulness in Plain English, by Bhante Gunaratana. Mindfulness is a powerful practice that can transform our lives and bring us greater peace and clarity. So, let's continue our exploration of the wisdom within these pages. Lesson 1. Understanding the basics of mindfulness. In Mindfulness in Plain English, Bhante Gunaratana lays a strong foundation by explaining the fundamental principles of mindfulness. He emphasizes that mindfulness is all about paying attention to the present moment, without judgment or attachment. It's about being fully present and aware of our thoughts, emotions, and sensations as they arise. For example, when you're sitting in meditation, you can practice mindfulness by simply observing your breath without trying to control it. Notice the sensation of the breath as it enters and leaves your body. Be fully present with each inhalation and exhalation, without getting caught up in thoughts or distractions. Lesson 2. Cultivating non-judgmental awareness. Another valuable lesson from Bhante Gunaratana's book is the importance of cultivating non-judgmental awareness. Often, we tend to label experiences as good or bad, attaching judgments that cloud our perception. Mindfulness encourages us to let go of these judgments and simply observe our experiences as they are. For instance, imagine you're sipping a cup of tea. Instead of judging it as delicious or bland, practice mindful awareness of the taste, temperature, and texture. Notice any sensations that arise in your body without attaching a value judgment. By cultivating this non-judgmental awareness, we can develop a more balanced and open-minded approach to life. Lesson 3. Embracing impermanence. Bhante Gunaratana reminds us that everything in life is impermanent. Nothing stays the same. Everything is constantly changing. Mindfulness helps us embrace this truth and find peace in the midst of life's ups and downs. Consider the example of a blooming flower. It represents the beauty of life and growth. But just as the flower withers and eventually dies, all things in life are subject to change. By mindfully observing the cycle of birth, growth, and decay, we can learn to appreciate each moment and let go of attachment to the past or expectations for the future. Lesson 4. Bringing mindfulness into everyday life. The final lesson we'd like to share from Mindfulness in Plain English is the integration of mindfulness into our daily activities. Bhante Gunaratana encourages us to practice mindfulness not just on the meditation cushion but also in our everyday lives. For example, when washing dishes, instead of rushing through the task, bring your full attention to the sensory experience. Notice the sensation of water on your hands, the texture of the dishes, and the sound of the running water. By engaging in such activities with mindful awareness, we can find peace and joy in the simplest of tasks. Lesson 5. Developing concentration through meditation. One of the key lessons in Bhante Gunaratana's book is the importance of developing concentration through meditation. By training our minds to focus on a single object, such as the breath or a mantra, we can cultivate deep levels of concentration and inner stillness. Imagine sitting in meditation and choosing the breath as your object of focus. As you gently bring your attention back to the breath each time your mind wanders, you strengthen your concentration muscles. Over time, this practice can enhance your ability to stay present and focused in all areas of life. Lesson 6. Letting go of thoughts and emotions. Bhante Gunaratana teaches us that mindfulness involves observing our thoughts and emotions without getting caught up in them. Rather than suppressing or clinging to these mental phenomena, we learn to let them arise and pass away naturally. Imagine you're sitting by a river, observing the flow of thoughts and emotions in your mind. Instead of resisting or analyzing them, practice simply watching them come and go, like the passing currents of the river. By cultivating this detached yet compassionate perspective, we can develop a greater sense of equanimity and inner peace. Lesson 7. Nurturing compassion and loving kindness. Another profound lesson from Mindfulness in Plain English is the cultivation of compassion and loving kindness towards ourselves and others. Mindfulness helps us develop a deep sense of empathy and understanding, fostering harmonious relationships and a compassionate attitude. Picture yourself sitting in meditation, sending loving kindness to yourself and others. Begin by offering kind wishes for your own well-being and happiness, Then extend those wishes to loved ones, acquaintances, and even to those with whom you may have difficulties. This practice helps us break down barriers, nurture empathy, and cultivate a heart full of love and compassion. Lesson 8. Engaging in mindful eating. Bhante Gunaratana reminds us that eating can be an opportunity for mindfulness and self-awareness. In a world filled with distractions, mindful eating allows us to savor the nourishment and appreciate the interconnectedness between ourselves and the food we consume. Take a moment to imagine savoring a piece of fruit mindfully. Notice the colors, textures, and aromas. Slowly take a bite and let the flavors unfold in your mouth. Pay attention to the sensations and the gratitude for the nourishment it provides. By eating mindfully, we can cultivate a healthier relationship with food and a deeper connection to our bodies. And there you have it, more of the best lessons we've learned from Mindfulness in Plain English by Bhante Gunaratana. We hope these additional insights inspire you to delve deeper into the practice of mindfulness and uncover even more transformative wisdom. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with others who might benefit from these lessons. Thank you for joining us today, and remember, the path of mindfulness is a lifelong journey. May you continue to cultivate peace, clarity, and compassion in all aspects of your life.